You're living it yourself?
This whole backstory there. You need the glass. That's a great I haven't either, but Glass Castle's like on everyone's
Right in the forefront.
Hi, my name is Jenna. I hope you enjoyed the montage I made and the song I put over it. If everything works out right, it should be the song I made myself, which I'll talk more about in just a second. Really, I just want to talk about these videos. They were from a trip to Utah that I took just last week. I just got home yesterday. I used to live in Utah, so I was just going to visit some friends and spend some time in the mountains, which I got to do, and I enjoyed both very much. Yeah, and I just want to show you some stuff I got and maybe explain some of the videos in just a minute. I've really been trying to consume a lot more than the other way around. Create more than I consume this year, and I think I've been doing a pretty good job, but I have been noticing a lot of gaps in my closet. I got most of my clothes when I was in high school, and I've just been collecting pieces here and there since then. So a lot of my clothes aren't really my style anymore, or they're pretty worn in. So I've been trying to fill the gaps slowly, and I felt like vacation was a perfect time to spend a little bit of money on myself. So let me show you what I got. First, I went to a yard sale and I got just a few clothing items. Sorry, it's wrinkled, I just washed it. But I got this little top. I'm gonna upcycle it and cut the sleeves off, make them cute little cap sleeves, probably with like a little roll on the end, maybe a button and like a clasp. I think that would be really cute. I might change up the neckline, but I kind of like how wide it is. The same yard sale, I got this blue purse. I don't have many purses. I really use the same one every time I go out, and it's a fanny pack. So I thought something for a nice day, a nice dinner, if I want to take myself out. And I got a couple swimsuits. I got this one with matching bottoms. These are really cute. Bikini. And then I got a couple of rings. I got this little heart one. I don't know if you can see it very well. And then another gemstone, which I forgot to grab, but I'll take a video and put it in right here. And then I got some shoes, which I'll also put a video in because I forgot to grab them. It's just some Lees that I thrifted while I was in Salt Lake for work. It was really nice to be back in my old home where I used to live. So this is Tofu, say hi. It had me reflecting a lot on the last year of my life, and I think I've grown a lot, and I'm really proud of myself for that. This is me putting myself out there more so that I can grow more and give into one of my creative passions. I think I'm gonna make videos just kind of about my life, but right now my life is really focused on sewing and creating fiber arts. I've really been enjoying that, so hopefully I can delve into that more. on this channel. Let me tell you a little bit about the videos that were in the montage. So while I was in Utah, I did a few different things, but my main goal was to see my friends and be out in nature, like I said. So I went on a backpacking trip with one of my friends. We went up to Island Lake, which is one of my favorite hikes and little lakes to swim in Utah. I really enjoyed it. It was a really nice hike. The altitude got to me a little bit on the way down because I'm not used to living up there anymore, but it was really enjoyable. So a lot of those videos are from that, from the grocery trip before, and like the hike up. There's about 5 lakes on the hike up, so a few of those. And then we saw marmots, which I've never seen in person before, so that was really fun to have them like right next to our campsite. And we saw like a little chipmunk looking thing, which I think is called a pika pika. Correct me if I'm wrong, but so that was really fun. There should be some clips of that in there. And then we also went to my favorite creek in Salt Lake. It's a lot closer to Salt Lake. It's Mill Creek. There's a little pull off that is my little secret that one of my friends shared with me. I used to go there a lot when I lived there, so we went and visited that, and it was really inspiring to be by the water and do a cold plunge. It just reminded me of how much has changed and how grateful I am for it. I was feeling really inspired by the water, and there were some really beautiful butterflies. They were flying around me and they were like resting on a log. I think there will be a video of it. For some reason, it just felt like a song to me. The feeling, the birds, the rocks like falling in the water, leaves around me, and it just made me want to hum. So I hummed and I made a little song. I think it'll be over at least some of the montage. Hope you like it. It's just a little bit of my raw organic inspiration from while I was up there. I hope you enjoyed the video and upcycle things with me in the future, sew with me in the future, or whatever fun stuff I'll get into. Yeah, thanks for watching if you did.